Here's our last statement connective, the so-called material biconditional, which is expressed in English as if and only if. To symbolize it, we use the triple bar, as in this example. Dr. Baxter is the college's president if and only if she is the college's chief executive officer. B triple bar O. Here's the rule for the truth and falsity of biconditionals. The biconditional is true if and only if its members have the same truth value. That is, they are either both true or both false. Otherwise, the biconditional is false. This is easy to remember. When the values on both sides of the triple bar match, that is, both are either true or both are false, the biconditional is true. If they don't match, then the biconditional is false. Look at these three examples. Notice something about them? In each case, one member of the biconditional is false and one is true. So, since they don't match on both sides of the triple bar, all of these biconditional statements are false. Here are three biconditionals that are true because the values on both sides of the triple bar match. Note the second example. The biconditional is true even though both statements are false. Obviously, Beijing is not the capital of France and Bill Gates is not poor. Both sides of the biconditional are false, but nonetheless they match, so therefore the biconditional as a whole is true. Here are a few more things to note about biconditionals. In any biconditional, each member is both a necessary and a sufficient condition of the other. Take this example. The Yankees will be champions, C, if and only if they win the World Series, W. We can represent this biconditional in two different ways, which are logically equivalent. Either as C, if and only if W, or as if C, then W, and if W, then C. It's also important to note that logicians sometimes use IFF to express the logical relationship known as the biconditional. So they're using IFF as a shorthand for if and only if. There are also some common English substitutions for if and only if, and these include just in case, is equivalent to, and when and only when. Here's a summary of the statement connectives we've looked at. Since there are only 5 of these, it's really very simple. Please commit these to memory. This concludes this segment. Please continue to the next.